What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I had to come on here for a short, quick second. I'm gonna just keep it real. Um, I seen this crazy ass video. I guess this man is called I think I've seen him once upon a time. His name is called Brian something, but he's a wannabe pastor. I'm not even gonna give him that even title, from what I done seen from a video. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was on some psychic type of reading type of shit. Now, how you gonna be a minister, okay, and doing some psychic type of stuff, going to see a read? Well, hold on, really getting a reading. Mm. Ain't you supposed to be a man of God? Ain't God supposed to be the only person that you supposed to be getting any of your answers from? Mm-hmm. And not putting your trust in man, but put your trust in God. Obviously, something's not right in the motherfucking buttermilk at all. And this video that I seen, it seemed like this man got frustrated, which is Brian. You know, he got frustrated and he's talking about, oh, you wanted me to something about your knees, something about your knees. What does knees and laying of the hands has to do with anything? Come on now, like it's the false prophecy of it all. It's the false prophet of it all. Like, man, you guys, like someone told me, pray for yourself. You ain't gotta let nobody pray over you. Yeah, you don't. Now you can choose to. Me personally, I have a pastor. If I need get some prayer, I will get some prayer from him. But other than that, anybody else, baby, you can pray with me, but you can't put your hands on me. Because at the same time, people like to put these little I would say these little a facade up, like, oh, I'm just all living right and I'm just here and just there and I'm trying to spread the word. In actuality, they ain't doing they are doing that, but at the same time they're doing something else on the back end, if you feel what I'm saying. I promise you, and I've seen it, and I ain't too much impressed right there with certain preachers. I put it like that, preachers, because you know what? Sometimes I feel like a lot of them, they feel like, in my eyes, sometimes some of them feel like they God. Like they can, like they are just the best thing out there. I know God gives them you know, the wisdom and the word, and to know how to articulate and break it down and tell the people this is what was said and this is what this is what it means by when it was said. I understand that part, but some of them just sometimes I be thinking like, these Negroes are janky ass, you know what, janky. And a lot of them, I knew a person that was a pastor, smoked weed and drank. mm. See, I don't want to get into all that, but yeah, when I seen that, anyways, when I seen that video, I just was like, really, it seemed like someone was coming up to get some help or some prayer, and it's like you denied them of that, and you want people to come back to your ministry. Look, if you guys are, if look, I'm gonna just say it like this: I will not be underneath anybody like that. Mm-mm. And this is another thing too. People still feel like you need to fellowship with the saints, which you can, you have every right to. But although you may do that, although you may go to church every Sunday, is it still a guarantee that you're gonna make it into the gates? But people tell me that since this whole Corona stuff, well, I would say C-19 stuff ain't going around. I just been kind of not going to anybody's church. If anything, I would watch it on YouTube, or I can always get my Bible out and read it for myself. If I have to read it 3 or 4 or 5 times, if I have to read the same scripture, okay, 2 times, so I can get a better representation of what it's saying, I would do that. I honestly feel like, you know, um, you can have church anywhere. Because let's be real, you guys. When it's the last, when we have our, when it, well, hopefully I'm not here because hopefully I'll be in heaven. But when it's that time that the Lord decides to come back, when those seven seals I are no longer no more, baby. Hey, is a building gonna really matter at that time? Because I heard from what I know, he's coming back with fire, not water, but fire. So is the building that we would call the house of the Lord, is that gonna mean anything to him when he has a bigger kingdom? Okay, I'm just saying. That's just how I am. That's just how I think, in my head. And my family may sometimes think I'm a little off and crazy by some of the things that I do say. And I'm gonna say this to you guys on this one. I don't mind saying this. There was a time where I was talking with someone, and I told them they don't like me talking like this, but I'm the same at the same time I'm open. I said, if the Lord was decided to call me home, you know, maybe whenever that will be, I would be okay with that. I wouldn't be mad about that. And they thought I was, being disrespectful by saying that, but I was just being honest. I mean, if it's my time to go, and He wants me to come back to my original home, which is heaven, hey, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't, even though I enjoy being down here with my family and stuff like that. But if he want to call me any day, anytime, anywhere, any place, I won't be in an uproar about it. I won't, cause I'm gonna be happy up there with him. A lot of people feel. Some people feel the way that, well, feel like when you die, it's it. But honestly, you just trans. Damn, I can't say that word right, but you just really just you leave in this life, and you're going to another life, you know, and you're gonna have, and hopefully you can have everlasting life. Just like I still can't say it, but yeah, hopefully you can have everlasting life, and that's what I want everybody to strive for, to get it, whether if you're saved or not, hopefully you can get saved so you can have that and enjoy that, because honestly, I'm gonna just tell you like this: I don't think it's gonna be any fun being in other places besides heaven. When you have crossed over, you know, and after you have to, just take accountability for what the things that you have done in this life. But yeah, I'd rather have everlasting life. That's why I'm watching I'm trying to watch what I do. Sometimes I don't always be, how I should be, which is, just following and being obedient and going by the words. The flesh sometimes it just takes over, but in due time, I know I can get that together. You know, I still got a long way to go, but it's up to me if I want to make a good or bad decision. And definitely, I would say, ain't nobody put no gun in my head, so therefore I can't blame nobody. So when it's that time, because I gotta be the one and confess the things that I have done and did, in this life. But on that note, you guys, I don't want to get too deep on this. I was just coming on here because I seen that video and I was just really taken back because I never seen a preacher do that to a person that was needing some prayer. And on that note, you guys, we will talk later on. Peace, cannonballs.